Hey everybody, it's Dina, your dating diva. It's Friday night and I'm just getting off the softball field, but I wanted to catch up with you guys and make sure that I talked to you about this article I downloaded from Oprah.com. It was written by Iyanla Vanzant and it's talking about ways to open up yourself to love. Just 5 ways to open up to love. And I think all 5 of these points are very important to opening yourself up to love. Maybe one or two of them probably are a little bit more important than the other, but I think you need all 5 of these before you can truly be ready to be in a relationship and be in love. You have to be definitely secure within yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to be okay with yourself, respect yourself before you can do that for anybody else. That's very important in my book. So I'm gonna just get into it. Her first item is don't expect to get all you need from someone else. Definitely, all you need is within you. You should be. I mean, I just said that. You should be secure within yourself. You should get everything you need from yourself. You should love yourself, respect yourself. You don't need somebody else to validate you or your self worth or your self esteem. You control that. That's why it's called self esteem. You can't let anybody else control that. Whether you're talking about romantic relationship, friendships, or close bonds with family members, love is never codependent. Never codependent. And again, validation. It should not validate your self worth, self value, or self esteem. All those are selves. That means you control it. You control. You control. You can't control how people act, but you can control how you react. That's very important. And love is an experience that should fill us with joy. It should never hurt. Of course, there's going to be bad times. There's going to be arguments. There's going to be times you don't like the other person, but you should still feel that joy deep within you. So you're going to cry. You're going to hurt a little bit, but if it doesn't fill you with joy, then that's probably a situation that you do not want to be in, and it should not serve as a replacement for loving yourself. You always have to love yourself first and foremost. Number 2, heal your wounds. And I think women are really bad about this. We tend to bring baggage or wounds from our past relationships into our new relationships and put that on the new person when they had nothing to do with that. And that's starting the relationship out on a bad foot already. Let's see. When we resolve the pain of our past experiences, we will believe ourselves worthy of affection and believe that you are lovable. And that belief is what allows our capacity for love to grow. Again, you can't bring that old baggage. You can't, just because he cheated doesn't mean that the new guy is going to cheat. I mean, they're two different people. And you just can't, that doesn't respect the relationship. It's not respecting the relationship. It's not respecting that person. It's already starting the relationship out on a bad foot. So you got to give them the benefit of the doubt until they prove you wrong. Don't get taken advantage of, and don't allow yourself to be lied to. But, you can't bring that past baggage into the new relationship. It's already starting out. It's already destined for failure. Don't impose conditions. Don't say, oh, if you loved me, you would do this. If you loved me, you would buy me this. That's just horrible. Why would you put that on somebody? That does not prove that they love you. That does not prove they love you at all. Such attitudes are recipes for disappointment, which is bad for the relationship. And to usher more love into our lives, we must release our expectations about what it should be and start opening ourselves up to all that it is. Exactly. Enough said. I don't even have to expound on that. That's perfectly worded just the way it is. I don't think I have anything else to add to that. Serve others. And this is one area where I personally think I need to rein it in just a little bit. When I get into a relationship, I tend to give all of myself right away. I want to do for you. I want to be there for you. I want to make sure that you want for nothing. If I have it, you have it, And I think I tend to do that too soon because people can take advantage of that. I don't want to change who I am to be in a relationship. I mean, because that is who I am. I love to do for people. It makes me happy to see somebody else happy, to see them smile. to see them just be grateful for something that I could do for them, that gives me joy. But not everybody is ready for that. Some people may think it's a little over the top, and then some people take advantage of it. So even though I don't want to change who I am just to be in a relationship, I think I probably need to just rein it in just a little bit before I just, give them everything I got. Um, when we give without expectation of reward or recognition, our hearts open to the wealth of love. That is so true. There are few things that can offer you a greater sense of love for yourself or for your fellow man than giving to someone with a need bigger than your own. And that is how I show love. I acts of service. Um, that's actually not the way I accept love. I think the way I accept love is more in quality time and affection. I'm a very affectionate person. Yes, I have read Gary Chapman's Five Love Languages, and I definitely recommend it for anybody and everybody. Whether you're married, single, it doesn't matter. He has a five love languages for everybody, so I definitely recommend it. And the fifth item is embrace acceptance. When we learn to be okay with ourselves and those in our lives, whether they're family members or potential partners, our hearts open to a deeper understanding of what is, rather than a discouraging longing for what isn't. It's a lot easier to love the person right in front of you than someone who doesn't exist. Exactly. You have to accept yourself and be okay with yourself before you can be okay with anybody else. And when you're in a relationship, accept it for what it is. Don't expect it to be like your best friend's relationship or your parents' relationship or your brother or sister's relationship. That's not you. That's not that person. You have to accept the relationship and yourself and that person for who they are. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And that's just being respectful, and that'll help the relationship be healthy, and it'll grow. Respect the relationship for what it is. Respect the person for who they are, and respect yourself first of all. So I'm glad I could catch up with you guys tonight, and hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel and continue to watch my videos. If you have any questions for me, any advice, any stories, please feel free to email me at datingdiva7@yahoo.com. That's datingdiva7@yahoo.com. I'll check you guys out later. Thanks.